Hello, namaste, and Khamma Gani Royals family. Bar Barbados, bar Barbados. These chants are going to roar out loud in the Providence Stadium of Guyana tonight as our favorite team, Barbados Royals, are in the finals of this year's CPL edition and are only one win away from clinching their third CPL title. So it's really exciting to watch them. But this is your host, Jaideep Singh Saluja, going to host this special episode of Royals on the Road. Special because it's specially arranged for the Barbados Royals. Royals on the Road is always scheduled it for Saturday, but it's Friday, and we are having a Royals on the Road episode because Barbados Royals, our favorite team, are in the final. In this episode, we are going to discuss about what went right for us, what odds favored us, as well as giving a final shout out to our favorite team, Barbados Royals, before we head into the finals. So, before I start the proceedings, I would like to introduce my super amazing, super enthusiastic, super duper panelists with all of you. Some of them are Super Royals, some of them are Barbados Royals fans as well. So, first of all, Tahir Bhai, how are you and how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Excited for tonight. Looking forward to tonight. It's going to be big. We're going to win tonight. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And yes, we're gonna win tonight. Shawnee, how are you doing?
I'm fine, very excited like everybody else. How are you?
Amazing. Timothy.
Hey, I'm good. Excited for tonight. Really think that Barbados can win this one and make it three.
Yeah. We are definitely going to make it three. Make it three. Mir bhai, how are you?
Yes, bro, excited for the finals. Hopefully, we will win the trophy for the third time.
Yes. We will win the trophy for the third time. Sanchit bhai, how are you? How is Mumbai and how are the excitement levels?
Definitely, Jaideep. I mean, this is the best year for the Royals. That is to say for sure. I mean, every team of the Royals family is doing really amazing. And as Tahir Bhai already mentioned, excited for tonight. But for us, those who are in India, the match is at 4:30 a.m. So it is going to be a long time. Like after a long time, we all are going to wake up enthusiastically for that final. And as the never dying Royal spirit is there, we are definitely going to clinch the title. So very excited for it, and I'm absolutely optimistic for us to get the job done.
Sanchit bhai, very well point mentioned there by you that we are going to wake up really early for this match. I remember the Border Gavaskar Trophy. We used to do that in Border Gavaskar Trophy, but since then it's the first time we are going to wake up early in the morning at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. But Tahir bhai, uh, for the Barbados Royals, which aspect do you think has been the most, has put the most, provided the most X factor for our team Barbados Royals? Because, last time when we played, it was not the similar team, not the similar coaching structure, and we ended last on the table. So this journey from bottom down to top up required our team to have a lot of changes. So, which aspect do you think has been the most impressive for our team this year?
I t- I don't think we can point to any one aspect because every part of our team have been clicking. No, not one player has said they've done above the rest. Everyone has done exceptionally well. As indicated in the last session, even the reserves that come in, they perform straight away. We saw Naeem Young, he came in and played one game and took 3 for 5, and he didn't play another game. We saw Justin Grace performing, fielding well. So all the players have clicked at different times, and that has been the success story of the Royals. Not one player has stood out. Kyle Mears has put up his hand throughout the tournament. We saw him fail in the last few matches, but then Raheem Cornwall, Big Jimbo, coming standing up tall in the last game in the semi-finals. Azam Khan has come into his own as well. And then we saw Jason Holder being Jason Holder as he usually does, just Mr. Consistent. I think we can label him that in world cricket now, Mr. Consistent. When he doesn't perform with the ball, he performs with the bat. When he doesn't perform with the bat, he performs with the ball. Mujib has been extremely well coming into the team as the leg spinner, as the mystery spinner. And I think he will do well tonight. He will be key tonight because the Jamaica Talawas batting, they're sharp in their batting, and I think we will capitalize on him. And Ramon Simmons, the youngster, under 19 West Indies player, and I know he plays for Shawnee's club here locally. Excellent, excellent, exceptionally well. Jason Holder has spoke well about him, and Obed McCoy has done extremely well. But I hope I haven't given the whole analysis. I want to hear Shawnee and Timothy and the rest of the team. But everyone has been the X Factor player throughout.
First of all, I would like to put this comment up, Sanchit. 4 months, four finals. What a journey this has been for the Royals. I mean, we started with the IPL auction, then IPL finals, then see women's 60, women winning women's 60, then the PAL Royals, then purchasing PAL Royals franchisee, then our Barbados Royals team are also in the final. How excited you are for this final?
Definitely. I mean, if you look at it, the phrase that goes by saying that winning is contagious, the vibe is contagious. Once you start winning, then it actually reflects on your other part of the family as well. And it is already being reflected. Like what Rajasthan Royals did a couple of months ago, it is backed up and followed by Barbados Royals, men and women's team both. And now we are just less than 12 hours away from what might be a very historic win for us. I mean, if you look at the league table, just like what Tahir Bhai has just mentioned about the performance of Barbados Royals in this season in a nutshell. I mean, you can't just make out like one player who has played well. I think the entire team, along with the backroom staff, has to be given lots of appreciation for the way that they've actually built this team around. And I think many of us have had that fear, like what happens if when David Miller and Decock goes away, will we will we have a break in our momentum? But that wasn't the problem. I mean, yes, we lost a narrow match in the middle, but after that we came back really well and finished the group stage on a high. So we are really not that dependent on one or two players, and that is the strength of this team. So that is why I'm pretty much confident about the final. And yes, Jamaica Talawas are actually a pretty dominant side. I saw the last game. I think there are some players to watch out for, and I believe Mohammad Nabi is going to be a crucial player in this game. And apart from that, I think it's going to be very interesting to see what our spinners do. I think it's going to be a battle of spin to win for in the final.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Sanchit. Nikunj Bhai is mentioning we want to be sleeping. Excitement won't let us sleep. I was wondering that I will try to wake up at 3:30 or maybe around 4, but Nikunj Bhai is not ready to sleep. Nikunj Bhai, heads off. But Shoni, similar question to what I asked to Tahir Bhai, that which aspect in this Barbados Royals team has been the most important, the most key aspect in this season, because we had a lot of changes from the last season, and all the boxes were ticked by our coaches. All the players rised up to the occasion. All the players proved themselves, even in the absence of Quinton de Kock and David Miller. Whomsoever was given chances, they performed really well. So, which aspect, in accordance to you, was the best for this season?
Well, Tara said it best. There really is no one aspect that is, is the best aspect. Like every aspect is good because the batting is good, the bowling is good, you're looking very good in the field as well. I feel like the best thing is that everybody knows the role that they have to play and everyone is playing their role very, very well. The team is very well gelled and everybody is doing exactly what they need to do and it's working clearly. We're into the final. It's working very well.
Yeah, great, great. Everything is working very rightly mentioned. But Timothy, uh, which player has been the surprise factor for you? I mean, as I mentioned, we had a lot of changes from the last squad. We had a lot of changes in the coaching structure as well. So, which one player, if I ask you, you would like to mention has been the surprise factor for you, which has performed way well than the others?
Well, for me, the most impressive player to me was the youngster Ramon Simmons in limited international experience, but playing 7 out of the 11 games that the Barbados Royals have played and taking 7 wickets in those games with an economy rate of just over 7. So I think that despite lacking experience, that he was really well. And as Tyre said earlier, Naeem Young was also impressive. He was called upon for one game, and in that one game, he impressed with 3 wickets with just 5 runs in 2.3 overs. And so far in the CPL, I think he has the lowest economy rate overall in that one game, and also the lowest bowling average. So those two players, especially the Ramon Simmons.
Exactly. Ramon Simmons and Naeem Young, the two fast bowlers of Barbados Royals, and rising up to the occasion in every time they have given opportunities. But Mir, same question to you. Which player has been the surprise factor? You also know that we had a lot of changes since the last season. Since the last season, after we had a bad season in the last year. So which player do you think has been the most impressive for us so far in this tournament and has been the X factor for us till now?
Jaideep, for this question, I will pick our big jumbo and our skipper Kyle Mayers. The way they both hit, like the way they both open the innings, they give us that start in the power play, which I think every team needs. And then our middle order batsmen and our lower order batsmen to capitalize those death overs because of the start given by our opening partnership. So yeah, I am really excited. Like in the previous match, Big Jumbo, I think I think missed his 100 by 9 runs only, and we can expect one other Big Jumbo show tonight as well. So yeah, really excited for this, and hope we will win the trophy this time.
We will definitely expect a big jumbo show tonight because he's such a good player when he gets going. I mean, there's no better sight to watch Rakeem Cornwall bat. In the bowling department as well, he can give you three important overs and pick up some important wickets, which makes the player even more special. But Tahir bhai, coming back to you, uh, how important has been the coaching structure of Barbados Royals this time? We had a lot of changes from the last season in the coaching structure. We had Trevor Penny as our head coach. We also had Trevor Penny as our assistant coach in the Rajasthan Royals. So that family feeling has worked well for the Barbados Royals. And Trevor Penny has got a lot of experience as well. Probably the best in the international segment of coaches right now. So, what do you think about Trevor Penny and our coaching structure?
No, the coaching structure has been extremely integral, and is part of the royal strategy of franchising the whole world. To Trevor Penny, even Arjun, the fitness, the strength and conditioning, a very one of the leading strength and conditioning coaches in the world. So he's been working and building a relationship with the players. I saw a video the other day, and communication coming from the camp is that even Jimbo, although he's big in size, he's one of the hardest training players. He doesn't say that I'm big, so I'm just gonna go and play cricket. He trains extremely hard. So I think that family-like atmosphere has built into the team and into the camp as well. And I think that has been a plus for us on and off the field. So, and there's been lots of talk coming out from the Guyana Amazon Warriors, where their camp was in uproar behind the scenes. But that translated to them on the field. So it's very important that we have this coaching structure, and it will be seen throughout the world. I also saw a video on the Instagram where Kumar Sangakkara, the director of Royals Cricket, he called the team after they won. You never see that in international cricket. You never see that in franchise cricket, where a director is calling the coach and speaking to the players, and that is all part of the family structure that Royals is trying to build. And this is extremely critical for our success. And I think this will be the launching for us to be successful in the future.
Absolutely. Well said, Tahir bhai. But Rohit bhaiya is mentioning what a balanced episode. Three RRs and three VRs. Yes. And we are going to be having three PRs as well in the very soon episode, in the coming
It's
episodes of
not, it's not,
the
we're not
Royals.
separated. We're not separated. We're all Royals
Exactly.
families. We're not
Yes,
separated.
Exactly.
exactly.
We are,
I was just
Exactly.
going
We
to
are
say
not
that.
separate.
we are all together. We're not separate.
Yes. We are all together. We are part of one family naming the Royals. But Sanchit, similar kind of question to you. Sid Lahiri sir was also there, and Ananta Prabhu sir was also there, our strength and mental conditioning coach. So, what impact has these guys are having on the Barbados Royals team? Because we had a lot of changes in our coaching structure as compared to the last year. and that has given us results as well. From bottom down to top up, this journey has been amazing for us. So, what do you have to speak about the coaching structure?
Definitely, I think what Tahir Bhai mentioned earlier about the impact of having such an amazing backroom staff really reflects a lot on the players as well. So, I mean, when you actually have to make changes to its full extent, like if you compare both the teams from last year and this year, I think 80 or 70% are different when it comes to the mentality, the players, and everything. So, it is very difficult to come together and adapt to the new changes. But the way the Royals have adapted, I think that has to be given lots of credits, and especially as what Tahir mentioned, the togetherness of everyone. I was just going through the tweets recently about like after the last game that we played, and our CEO Jake McCrum actually even tweeted what a team performance, and we could actually see from the Royals head office in Mumbai, people are celebrating the win, and that has been reflected. I mean, you can just see the togetherness that is there in the Royals camp, and that is the same that we can expect in the backroom staff as well. So the main challenge for us this season was how would we come back after a loss. So we were on a winning run, and that is very important. But when you have that a little bit of a stumble in the winning road, there are many teams who actually falter after losing one game. You see them losing two, losing three. But the good thing is that we didn't let that one loss distract us, and that is the what can you say, hint of a mentally strong team. So that is what you can see from this particular team, and that is why I'm very much optimistic about what is set to come in the Royals family. So very excited for the final, and definitely lots of praises to be given to the backroom staff.
Absolutely, Sanchit. Very well mentioned that even in the IPL we saw teams like KKR, they had started well, but after one lose they really stumbled. But our team Rajasthan Royals didn't stumble. We had some unexpected loses in between, but we didn't stumble. We ended on second. Unfortunately, we were not able to claim the title. But for the Barbados Royals, I really wish we will be able to claim our third title tonight. But Jehan bhai, Rajasthan and Barbados have dominated this year, and it's so amazing. It's so amazing to see our ladies did us proud by lifting the cup. Shoni, what have you say about it? The women's CPL, we won the women's CPL as well this year, and it was the first ever women's 60 competition that we won. So. What do you have to say about our women's team?
Well, last time I was live with the Super Royals, I actually spoke on this same point. I'm just so proud of how the ladies performed, and it's not extremely disappointing that they didn't win because, as I say all the time, cricket plays on the day, and they were both great teams, and they just didn't, make it to the top that particular night. But for the whole competition, they were doing extremely well. Very very proud of them, and to have the win for the first 60, that's the royal tradition. Um, winning the first, and I look forward to them playing again. I look forward to them actually winning next time because I know that they have the potential to, and the 60 should be theirs again too.
Yes, absolutely. We will expect them to win the next season of women's CPL. But I'm going to Meer now. Meer bhai, the combination of the team has been amazing. I mean, you've got four top order batsmen, top order opening options. I would like to say in Quinton de Kock, Rakeem Cornwall, and then you've got Azam Khan and Kyle Mayers. So these four are the opening options for the team. The ones who are going to open will open, and the rest two have to play in the middle. So what a combination! We have got a lot of options in the top order. We have got a lot of options in the bowling. Our middle order was strong. Our spin department was strong. So what you have to say about this? The opening combination, Kyle Mayers and Rakeem Cornwall, Azam Khan, Quinton de Kock, any of them opening our innings has given us good start. So, your opinions on this?
So yes, Jaideep, I will go with Rakeem Cornwall and our skipper Kyle Mayers as our. I think these two are our best opening pair in the absence of De Kock, because the way they play, the way they give us the start, as I have mentioned earlier. So that help us to capitalize those death overs, those and it becomes, and the job of our middle order batsmen got easy. We have seen Wazam Khan hitting the boundaries for fun. He has scored some brilliant scores in our previous encounters. So yeah, I think, and just one thing I want to mention, that every bowler, be it a bowler or a batter or a fielder, all know their responsibility well. So yeah, hats off to the coaching staff as well. The space, the mental space which they give to the players to express themselves on the field is just amazing.
Very well said. Very well said, Mir. Every player knows his responsibility well, and every player is rising up to the occasion. But Timothy, coming to you, our bowling department has been amazing. Like we mentioned earlier about Naeem Young, we mentioned earlier about Raymond Simon. One more bowler that I would like to mention is Obed McCoy. And O'Shane Thomas is not even there in the playing 11. He's also a good bowler. So we have got a very decent combination of fast bowling department. What do you have to say about it?
I think that our bowlers have been firing on all cylinders, especially with even Jason Holder. I think that he has gone under the radar in talking about how much people are talking about Jason Holder being number two in the most wickets, and not hearing much people saying anything about it. But he has been extremely well in the CPL. They also have the Obed McCoy, as you said before, the Ramon Simmons, O'Shane Thomas also playing a couple games and bowling well as Naeem Young. So the Barbados Royals fast bowling department has been pretty well, as well as the spinners to complement it.
Yes, yes, exactly. The fast bowling department has been amazing, but Sanchit bhai, the spin department. I mean, we had a weak spin department in the Rajasthan Royals last year, and we built a great spin department in Ashwin and UZCL, and like in Rajasthan Royals, we also built a great spin department in Barbados Royals with Mujibur Rahman, uh, Hayden Walsh Jr., as well as Joshua Bishop. So all these three spinners are performing really well in the CPL, and spin department is really important aspect of playing 11. If your spin department works well, your bowling is comparatively economical than the other team. So, what you have to say about our spin department?
Definitely, I think I consider spinners to be the real match winners, especially when the tournament is at its very fag end, when the pitches are getting slower. So I think spinners are the ones who are going to win you trophies. So I think that is what is happening, and we are blessed that we have a complete squad. I mean, when you talk about Barbados Royals, you have, like you mentioned, we have quality top order players, middle order players. We have a good blend of fast bowlers and spin bowlers, and also what Jehan mentioned in the comments, what a depth we have, and I think that is the craving of a world class team. When a squad has some unreal depth like what we have, you actually back them to go all the way. So we are blessed to have that. And to answer your question, definitely, I think our spinners have been doing a remarkable job, especially our mystery man Mujibur Rahman, just say Rohit Bhai in the comment section is saying. So we are blessed to see that, and I hope that it continues in the final as well. And just one win away from actually making all of it worth it. So it's like a fairy tale run so far for us. So hoping that not just the spinners, but the entire 11 comes together and gets us that win. So really excited for that, and hoping for a royal performance.
Yes, yes, we'll definitely have a royal performance tonight. But Tahir bhai, I would like to talk with you about Jason Holder being there. I mean, he's such a fantastic player. I've seen him finishing the games in the CPL for the Barbados Royals. I have seen him finishing the games in the IPL as well. He's a good finisher as well as a great bowler. Wherever you want to bowl him, he's ready to take the opportunity, and he's always rising up to the occasion. He performs well. Whenever you need wickets, he'll get you wicket. Whenever you want runs, he'll get you runs. So what an amazing player Jason Holder has been.
Yeah, absolutely a exceptional player, outstanding player. I think we can label him in international cricket Mr. Consistent now. Standing up with both bat and ball, and his leadership skills as well in the team is something to really stand out. Jason Holder, I think he's a leader. And I think he will continue to go from strength to strength to strength in franchise cricket and in international cricket.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But Shone, I would now like to talk about Kyle Mayers. I mean, what an amazing inclusion Kyle Mayers has been. He opening the order has scored runs. He in the middle order has scored runs as well. So Kyle Mayers has been, the best in the batting order for me. What do you think about it?
I would say definitely he is top. He is a top player to have in the team, and I'm so happy to see him going this far and being consistent because he is very very good with the bat and he can do just as good with the ball. And no matter where you put him, he's very open minded. He's always gonna come. He's gonna do the job and he's gonna do it well. So very very proud of him and he's like the Jason Holder. He's very open minded, as I say, and always willing to do the job. And so far, he hasn't disappointed, and I can't see him disappointing us tonight either.
Yes, yes, for sure, for sure. One important aspect that I missed was his bowling. He is consistently getting us wickets as well. So Kyle Mayers is a good bowler as well. I am really disappointed that he won't be. I think that LSG won't release him for the auction in this year's IPL. So LSG will be having Kyle Mayers, but I wanted. A player like Kyle Mayers to play in pink, but hopefully we'll get Kyle Mayers someday. But Timothy Rakeem Cornwall has been one of the important players for our Barbados Royals team. He has performed in the top order. He has taken wickets as at important times as well. So, how would you like to rate his performance in this year's edition of Hero CPL?
Well, I think personally that despite a lot of issues that may come about despite his size and whatever the case is, that he has in a sense hushed his critics and brought more supporters in a sense. So like for example, in this CPL, he has been brilliant, scoring 91 and pushing Guyana out of the tournament in a sense. So that really dampened his spirits. And you playing Guyana in Guyana, and you were able to put down a masterclass performance. I think that Cornwall was truly amazing, and I think in a sense, what I see from Cornwall is a likeness to a Sunil Narain, but with more batting ability in a sense. So you could get the brilliant bowling and you could get the batting. He could hit the balls all over 360, all over the ground, and you get a wonderful slip fielder. You see that catch that he pulled off the other night. That was spectacular. So I think that Rakeem Cornwall truly is a great
Yeah.
player and one to watch for the future. And you might never know, you might see him in the Rajasthan Royals soon.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we'll have Raheem Cornwall in the Rajasthan Royals as well. But very well mentioned there by Timothy that he's a 3D player. He might look, kind of jumbo guys on the field, but he's a really good fielder as well. I also saw him, with the amazing catch that he pulled off. I mean, it was so great to watch him bowl, bat, as well as field. Nikunj bhai is mentioning Jason Holder's experience will help us in the finals. Meet what you have to say about it. Jason Holder has been, I would say, the most experienced guy in our squad. So, how his experience is going to help us in the finals?
Yes, Jaideep, I will definitely agree with Nikunj. We have seen Jason Holder captaining the West Indies team, so he has played a huge role there too. Then he has played a huge role for SRH in the past years. So I think his role becomes more important for us because it's a big match and he has that experience. So yeah, I think yeah, we can expect a Jason show tonight also.
Yeah, yeah, we'll definitely expect a Jason show tonight, Meet. But Tahir bhai, one more player I would like to take up is Azam Khan. Azam Khan has been there with the team since a long time, and he is continuously performing. I mean, he's not that kind of player who performs in one match and goes silent in five odd or six odd matches. But Azam Khan has been the one who is consistently performing, consistently rising up to the occasion for our middle order. So how important were the contributions of Azam Khan in this year's CPL?
No, Azam Khan's performance is extremely important for our team after Miller going away and Quinton de Kock going away. I think he stood up pretty well, having two standout performances in it after their departure. So I think his performance tonight is going to be critical in that middle order. But I just want to highlight one other player, Carbin Boss. I think this is his first time away from South Africa and playing franchise cricket. I would bring him into the final today. I would play him ahead of Harry Tector tonight. I would play him tonight ahead of Harry Tector as a batting all rounder. I know many people label him as a bowling all rounder, but I think he would put that solidness in our middle order that we need just in case Calmeers doesn't fire and Jimbo doesn't fire. I think we need that. Harry Tector has not performed, and I don't think he plays well against spin. I think Bosk is a better player of spin, considering the Jamaica Talawas have Nabi, Imad Wasim, and Fabian Allen in their team. I think I would bring in Carbon Boss tonight ahead of Harry Tector. But Azam Khan is extremely important. He's rotated in the batting order, but I found he's batted well at number 5, number 4, 5. So I think he will continue and be important tonight in that middle order as well.
Very well said, Tyre. By Corbin Bosch, one down has been such an amazing batsman. Many of them would label him as bowling all rounder, but he has given such important knocks for the Barbados Royals in terms of his batting. He has been one of the most important pillars of our batting lineup this year. But Sanchit bhai, one important aspect in which Barbados Royals stood up really well was performing after Quinton de Kock and David Miller left for the India series. I mean, it's such a big thing that when two most important pillars of your team have gone, one of the most experienced players of your side have gone to play for their respective national teams. Your team is still performing and still performing really well as if they are in the team. So what has motivated Barbados Royals to perform well even in their absence?
Actually, Jaideep, if you look at this problem, I mean, we as Rajasthan Royals fans also know this. Like, we have been at the receiving end of our star players going for international duties quite a lot of times in the last few years, and we know how difficult it is to cope up without the likes of them. But interestingly, Barbados this season, we haven't actually felt the absence of these players. I think what Tahir mentioned, the absence of David Miller was definitely going to have a dent in our middle order. But Azam Khan, I mean, he actually stood up and took the responsibility on his shoulders. The innings that he played in the last match, the partnership that he had with Cornwall, I think that was the defining innings, I think, to seal us that final spot. It was very difficult condition at that point. So I can confidently say that I think our middle order is still under good hands. But yeah, I think there is still a lot, some kind of a vulnerability. What if Azam Khan gets out early? Will we have that mini collapse that we fear of? So to answer Nikun's comment as well, I think that is, I won't say weakness, but that is kind of a threat for us. What if Azam Khan goes early? What happens to our middle order? Who is going to take responsibility? Since Harry Tector isn't really showing colors recently, so is it a time to experiment with maybe getting in Corbin Bosch, as what Tahir said? So that is a little bit of a concern for us, but I want to see the match done and dusted by our top order. I think they are definitely going to be the ones to actually control the game. So I wouldn't want to worry about middle order much. So hopefully that happens. But yeah, I think Azam Khan has definitely filled in the shoes really well. So hoping that he performs one last time for us and gets the trophy home.
Yes, for sure, Sanchit. We would expect Jumbo to perform. We would expect Kyle Mayers to perform. Don't want to go down the order. We don't want to try out our, kind of the lower order batsmen. We just want to finish it with our top order itself. But Shoni, I would like to now talk about Jamaica Talawas. Jamaica Talawas has been, one of the most impressive teams of this tournament. Had not performed, I would say, the team they had, they didn't perform up to the occasions with the names they had in their squad, like Roman Pal, they had Mohammad Nabi, big names they had in their team, but they didn't perform. Uh, with label to their name, they didn't perform well. So, do you feel Jamaica Talawas are going to be big threat for this finals, or we are going to get this job done easily? What do you think?
Well, to me, Jamaica Talawas, yes, they're a good team, but I don't think they're as well rounded as the Royals are. So I find that their batting is their main their main focus. So I find that, with a balanced team like the Royals, they just need to put up a good score and defend the score very well. They need to feel very well tonight as well, because if you miss any chances to take those crucial wickets, it's going to be a hard fight after that. But for easy win, just put a score there and defend it. And if we feel first, just take those early wickets, break down the batting lineup, and it should be quite easy.
Yes, yes, it's gonna be quite easy. It's gonna be quite easy. But Timothy, I would now like to talk about Roman Paul. I mean, he's such an important player for any team, but he has not performed well in last few matches. But I know we all know that when he is in form, he can do anything. He can come up with any kind of blast. So, what do you think Roman Paul is gonna do tonight?
Well, Rob Paul and the Jamaica Tollers, to me, they're Rob Paul in a player and Jamaica Tollers in a team. I think that their show up on the day can be very dangerous. You don't necessarily think or necessarily know what's going to happen, but you know that Rob Paul can really change the game. Likewise, like a Andre Russell that we compared him to a few years back. Rob Paul is tremendous. I think that what we have to do is stick to our plan and execute it, because if that doesn't happen, he can really punish us. And the Jamaica Tolos team is stacked in the batting and they can show up. We see what they did the other night to the Guyana Amazon Warriors, scoring 200 plus. And that was, I think they scored 92 from the last 4 point something overs. That's truly amazing. So Barbados has to take their chances, take the catches, and ensure that they stick to their plans.
Yes, yes. And Sanchit bhai, Mir bhai, we better know Roman Paul than all the West Indian fans and supporters, because we have seen that blast against Delhi Capitals. I mean, my heart rate was like going up and up and up and up, and I thought we might lose this one, but heads off to Obed McCoy. What an over that was after two sixes and a no ball. It was amazing, amazing comeback. But Mir bhai, I would like to come to you now. Mohammad Nabi has been an important pillar for Jamaica Televised. I know not performed really well as compared to his names label, but he can also blast, with his batting, with his bowling any day and at any occasion. Do you think Mohammad Nabi is going to be a big threat for us tonight?
Yes, Jagdeep, I think Mohammad Nabi has done a fantastic job for his national team, that is Afghanistan. So yeah, he can be dangerous on any day. But I think considering today, Mohammad Nabi will not go big against us, and I think we will win the trophy easily, I guess.
Yes, yes, we will win the trophy easily. That is the optimism, and we are going to win the trophy easily. But Tahir bhai, coming back to you, Raymond Riffer and Brandon King, some other players, Jamaica Talawas have such an amazing team, such amazing players. I would say, have not done well in the recent past, but again, these players are in the World Cup squad as well. Confidence levels are really high, so they also can blast with their batting at any day. So, what do you think? What they're gonna do tonight?
I gonna take a different position from my friends on the panel. I think Jamaica Talawa's weakness are in their batting. I think they have a stronger bowling team than a batting team because their players, as we discussed all through, they haven't been consistent. No one has stood up with the bat. Brandon King 1 innings, Kenor Lewis, 1 innings. Raymond Reefer has been probably the most consistent. Rodman Powell will give you that quick fire 30. He looked really good in the semi-final in the qualifier, but he didn't want to kick on. So I think their weakness is in the batting. So I think the team that bats better tonight will win tonight. So I think if we win the toss tonight, we bat first. Royals bat first, runs on the board in the finals, runs on the board, and then we attack them because they have a strong bowling attack in Mohamed Amir, but he's injured, so I don't know if he's going to play. I think he's going to do a fitness test this morning to figure out if he's going to play or not. And then they have like Fabian Allen, Imad Wasim, Mohamed Nabi. They also so I think the team that bats better tonight will win tonight. Because they haven't been consistent with the bat. They've been consistent as a team throughout the competition, being coming second in the first round, but they haven't been any standout performers per se. Shamar Brooks excellent innings in that semi-final, in that qualifier, in that playoff. That was one of the best innings I've ever seen in my life. And he's also Barbadian as well. He used to play for the Tridents, but didn't get the luck in too much. So hopefully next year we can get him over at the Royals. But I'm a Barbadian who plays some exceptional cricket here locally. So I think we need to get into their middle order, and the earlier we get into that, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to crumble.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. We would like to see the stumble of Jamaica Talawaz in the early stage of the match. But Tahir bhai, we on the finals of Indian Premier League were expecting to win the toss and bat second, to field first. But this time, all the fans are hoping to bat first. Barbados Royals fans are hoping to bat first because of the batting power. We have got the Jumbo and Kyle Mayers in the
Yeah.
start. Then Azam Khan, all the players are rising up to the occasion. So we have a strong batting lineup. That's why we are expecting Barbados Royals to bat first, and if hopefully we win the toss, we'll bat first. That's going to be a good start. But
Because
Sanchit bhai,
wait, Jaideep,
yeah,
before
yeah, Tahir, go ahead.
look at the games in Guyana as well. The team batting first has won all of the games from the first one, except when we lost against Guyana, but that was a dead rubber game. All the other games have the team batting first as well. Even in the playoffs, 229 the other night. In the first one as well, we batted first. So I think we need to bat first and go from there.
Yes, yes, we have seen all the games being won batting first. We have seen pitch getting somewhat deteriorated in the second innings, but yes, yes, if we win the toss, hopefully we'll choose to bat first, and that's going to be a good start. But Sanchit bhai, what changes are you expecting Barbados Royals management to do for one last time for one final stay? I mean, Harry Tector has not been in such good touch or Harry Tector has not been in such good touch. One or two, one or two other changes we also would like to see. But in your opinion, what could be those changes that Barbados Royals management would look to do for tonight's big game?
I think personally the last game was like a near perfect win for us, so I wouldn't want to see too many changes. But yeah, the position of Harry Tector can be a debatable one. I mean, it's a big game, and we don't want our middle order to be exposed. And once again, the entire responsibility to lie on shoulders of Azam Khan. So we want to have a little bit of solitude there. So it's going to be a very interesting call whether you go with Corbin Bosch in that final game, dropping Harry Tector after in a big game like a final. So it's going to be very interesting to say that, but I think we are going to go unchanged. We are going to back the team that won in the qualifier one, and that is also not a bad thing. I mean, obviously these boys have carried us to the final, and definitely the pressure and the excitement of the final will get the best out of each and every player. So I would expect that whoever plays in the 11 to have their best day, because you never know in a final the most unexpected player turns up well and wins for your side. So I wouldn't be surprised if Harry Tector is the one to do that for us. So I wouldn't go with too many changes. Just that one position which can be debated, but realistically, I see no changes for to the side.
Yes, that's a very good point mentioned there by Sanjit bhai, that we don't want to see too many changes, but one change that we would like to see is Corbin Bosch coming into the side. But Jehan bhai has commented that I want to ask our special guest here, how is the feeling and excitement over there right now? Hoping the buzz is excited. Tahir bhai, I would like to go to you. What is Barbados doing right now? How are the arrangements for the finals, and what are the excitement levels?
Barbados is buzzing right now. Barbados is absolutely excited. A lot of the clubs and the bars and the places where you gather are putting on the finals for a show tonight. So all of our cricket clubs have up their TVs already, big flat screen, big screens, and inviting people to come and watch the games there. The bars as well, because remember the Caribbean is party atmosphere, you know. So all of them are putting on shows tonight to say, well, look, come out and watch the Royals, come out and support the Royals. We would love to be in Guyana to watch it, but unfortunately we couldn't get there, you know. But we're happy to have all these things, and that's gonna build a lot of hype around it. Everyone is excited. I actually have a 5:30 meeting, so I told the person I have to leave by 6:30. The meeting can only be 1 hour because I have to get home to watch the game. So so I'm sure everyone is excited, and even people that don't love cricket, what the CPL does is build a hype around it. They may not enjoy cricket all year round, but for the CPL for Barbados, they will come out and support because they're absolutely excited. And I know when they come back with the winning title, there will be a motorcade throughout the country and stuff like that. So it's going to be exciting. And Timothy will be featuring at that motorcade as well. And Shawnee.
Yeah. Timothy, same question to you. What have you done for this big event? What special arrangements you have made in your house and around your society for such a big event, the finals
Timothy's
of CPL?
Timothy's background is blue. So you see he's painted his walls blue already.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I was for sure tonight a must watch the game. Um, and the reason that I'm so excited for this game tonight also is that I'm not sure if you guys know, but the Barbados franchise has every time the Barbados franchise has won at least 60%, have a win percentage of 60% or higher throughout the history of the Hero CPL, they have gone on to win the CPL. So I really hope that we can continue this form in a sense and win this CPL. So I'm really excited for tonight.
Yeah, yeah. We all are excited. Timothy, Shone, have you done any special arrangements for tonight's big game?
Well, I had plans for tonight. I had a birthday party to go to, but as Tyre said, it has to finish by a certain time. I have to be able to watch the game. I think I'll even be watching the game in the party. So I'm ready for tonight. Definitely. I haven't planned anything beyond this party, but I go where the wind takes me. That's the truth. Whichever club, whichever bar to watch the final, I'll be there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's amazing. That's the spirit. That's all we want. That we want Barbados Royals to win this final. We all want to have a party after the final ends, and that's all we want. That's the spirit, guys. But finally, I would like to go to a prediction round where I would like to ask a question to you all, and you all have to give your predictions on this. We all know that amongst Jamaica Talabas and Barbados Royals, we all are going to select Barbados Royals. So I'm not going to make that question, but I would like to make a question about who is going to score most runs for Barbados Royals tonight. Shoni, would you like to start this out?
Well, tonight I think it's going to be Kyle Mears scoring most of the runs. That's what I think it will
Great,
be tonight.
great, great. We all want Kyle Mayers to score some runs. Timothy?
I think you have to agree with Shawnee there and go with Kyle Mears as well. I really think that he can pack a punch tonight and really put the Jamaica Tollers out of the game.
Great, great. Bye.
Um, I'm gonna go with Big Jimbo. Jimbo is gonna score big tonight. Jimbo is gonna score big. I think Royals will score 163 for five, and we're gonna bowl out Jamaica Talawas for 132 to
Wow,
win by
that's
30
that's
runs.
That's very specific prediction. I mean, you are very absolute with your scores. You are very absolute with Jamaica scores. So very that's very absolute prediction. Mir, what are your predictions about who's gonna score the most runs for us tonight?
I will go with Big Jumbo scoring maybe above 60 at a strike rate of 200.
Ah, that's great. That's great. The 30 ball 60 from Jumbo Sanchit bhai. Jumbo is in form. Can he do that?
Definitely. I mean, I would have definitely want our top order to do the maximum job because I am also expecting 160, 170 kind of a game. And batting first side definitely is going to win this. So I would want personally to have the top order do the maximum job. But if I want to do my prediction, I think Azam Khan is going to be our match winner, scoring the highest runs, batting at number four.
Yeah, Azam Khan. Azam Khan has been all guns blazing this tournament, and we all would want him to score some big runs tonight as well. But second question I would like to ask about who's gonna bag the most number of wickets for us in the game tonight? Shoni, you're on mute.
Ah, tonight most wickets. I'll go with Jason. For this one, I will go
Ah,
with Jason.
yeah, Jason Holder has been one of the most economical bowler for us since the start of the tournament, and we all would like him to perform in the big game as well. Timothy,
That's a good question, but I think I will have to go with Mujib for this one. I think that in playing in Guyana, which is usually spinner friendly and playing at night, I really think that Mujib could get the wickets for Barbados tonight.
Meerbai,
I will go with Mujib taking maybe 3 wickets at a economy of 3 or 4.
oh wow, 3 or 4 economy and 3 wickets in his bag. That's great. So two to Mujib, one to Holder, Tahir bhai.
I'm gonna go far left. Hayden Walsh. Hayden
Wow,
Walsh will
Hayden
come to the
Walsh.
party tonight. Hayden Walsh will come to the party tonight.
Great. We all would like to see Hayden Walsh come and join the party. Sanchit bhai.
Uh, I'll actually go with two players bagging the most wickets. I mean, both of them will land equally. So I'll go with Obed McCoy and Mujibur Rahman. I think the conditions will suit them the most, and I think these two are going to work together in partnership to get the job done for us.
Yeah, yeah. We all would like to see Obed McCoy and uh, alongside him the other spinner as well because they have done a decent job for us since the start of the tournament. But one last question to you all: who's going to be the man of the match for us? Shawnee.
Ah, honestly, I'm still sticking with Kyle. Kyle. I feel like tonight he's gonna balance it with the batting and the bowling. Man of the match for me.
Okay, Jason Holder, the first man of the match. Timothy.
Well, I think depends on if they do bring in Carbon Bosch, but I could see Carbon Bosch playing a factor with the back, probably scoring a quick fire 30, and I could see him taking 2 wickets for not much runs in this game.
Great. Mir bhai.
I will go with again with Big Jumbo as I think he will score above 60. So he can be that player to watch out. And also our man of the match.
So 60 while playing 30 balls and few wickets as well. It's definitely going to be a man of the match performance. Tahir bhai.
That's tough. I'm gonna agree with Shawnee. I'm gonna go with Kyle Mears. Kyle Mears will go with bat and ball tonight. So I'm gonna go with Kyle Mears for the man of the match.
Great. Sanchit bhai, last
I
one.
think it's a very popular choice. I think I agree with Mihir. I think Rakim Cornwall is going to be the man of the match. So even if he scores about 40, 50 odd runs and then does the job with the ball like he did in the last game, I think that qualifies him to be the man of the match. So he's such a valuable asset to have, and he's my prediction to do so.
Okay, okay. We had a great
Ready,
prediction
ready,
round for
boy?
her.
Just before you close, I just want to thank you and the Royals fans for including us from the Barbados side. We really enjoy it, and we thank you so very much. We're part of the family now, and we in Barbados, we invite you to come to Barbados. Come very soon. Barbados is different. We'll let you meet all the players. It's a different culture here, where India they storm the players, but we know all these players and we have good relationships with them. So that's the good thing about Barbados. So when you come, We'll let you meet Jason Holder. We'll let you meet Obed McCoy, but he's from St. Lucia. But we'll let you meet the players and engage with them. But we just want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for including us. And this is not the end. This is the beginning of for years to come. So hopefully we can come to India to watch Rajasthan play, or then y'all can come to watch Barbados play, or we can all go to South Africa, or even America if we get a franchise in America next year. So thank you so much.
Thank you to you all guys for joining us, Tahir, Shone, Timothy, because we had great sessions. We love talking to you guys. As you mentioned, our family is growing. We started from Rajasthan, then Barbados, now Pal Royals. We also have, so our family is growing, and we would like to visit the Barbados Royals. Barbados, as you mentioned, Tahir, right? We would love to see Jason Holder, Rakeem Cornwall, and all the heroes that we know. But for now, I would like to now end this session. We had a great, healthy, and a wonderful talk. We love to talk about cricket. We love to talk about cricket with our family, with our friends. But when you are talking about cricket with with your friends from another country, like we just did now, it's always a special feeling. So it was a great session. It was a wonderful session, and we would like to see many more of these kind of sessions. I would like to end this session up by three cheers for Barbados Royals. I will say hip hip. You'll have to say hooray. So first one, hip hip,
Hooray!
Hooray!
hip hip,
Hooray!
Hooray!
hip hip.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Allah.
Okay, guys. Bye bye. See you very soon. Till then, Hala bol. Barbados Royals winning
Allah,
tonight.
yes,
Hala bol.
Timothy, Allah.
Bye, guys.
Alright.